Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Tuesday. All right, guys. Well, we are back to talk about a few things. We have some Valley drama. We have Brittany Cartwright, Lala Kent, and then also, I don't know if you guys saw this little snafu situation that happened with Lindsay Hubbard and Tom Sandoval and Victoria Lee Robinson, which is interesting because on the last night, I sat down with Tom Sandoval and Victoria Lee Robinson. I met her parents. They were absolutely amazing, such sweethearts. Victoria's great too. And, it was good to see Tom. I haven't seen him in so long. So I'm going to kind of break this down for you guys. But if you haven't already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and let's jump right in. All right, guys. So we're going to jump right into all of this. I mean, where do we even start? Let's start with this. The Lindsay Hubbard of it all. So at BravoCon, apparently Lindsay Hubbard had a heated late night argument in the Four Seasons Hotel lobby with Tom Sandoval and his girlfriend, Victoria Lee Robinson. So the argument reportedly took place around 2:30 a.m. This was after a full day of panels and events, but there was an eyewitness that told Page Six that Lindsay was activated and she came over to confront Tom. Now, there's a video I'm going to share with you, but you can hear her saying it did piss me off. And Victoria responded with, and yeah, you should apologize to me. And it's not fully clear who she's addressing, but Lindsay then told Victoria to shut the fuck up. And Victoria said, get the fuck out before walking away. Oh, God. Lindsay also said something like, whatever you two have going on, don't do it in. Now, the rest of it was unclear, but Victoria threw in your ego, buddy, referencing Tom, and then she left the interaction. Now, there was a moment, by the way, where, and I'm not going to get into too much detail here, but when we were on the last night, we were at the Four Seasons hotel lobby, and I was sitting there with Jason and a few friends, and Tom and Victoria ended up coming over to our table. I spoke to Victoria. It was my first time meeting her in person ever since we did our interview with Kyle Chan. Super sweet. And I will say that when it comes to Tom, Tom is Tom, and he kind of maneuvers the room and does whatever he wants, I don't mean that in a negative way, but she really does hold him accountable. Like if she feels like he is being disrespectful in any way, or if she feels like he is kind of doing something that she doesn't agree with, she calls him out. She holds his feet to the fire. I'll say that, and I'll leave it at that. But hold on. This was the altercation.
Is that right? Stop this. Whatever you have going on, don't do this. That's my point. That's exactly.
Okay. Now, I think we can move on from that, but yeah, to be a fly on the wall. Trust me, BravoCon, you guys, was insane. Lala Kent also described her co-parenting situation with her ex-fiance Randall Emmett as a nightmare. This was during BravoCon. Now, they have a custody agreement that they reached in March of 2025, but Lala said that she still feels numb about the arrangement. Her and Randall, they mainly communicate via parenting app, which is like parallel parenting, rather than through in-person or regular calls. But she admitted that there are good moments, but she doesn't cling to them because they go by like that. And she expressed there's a lot of deep emotional relief and joy about her second child, Sosa, who she conceived via a sperm donor. She said, every time I look at Sosa, it's the best decision I ever made. I think that she really wanted Sosa too, because, if you guys look at it from her perspective, she doesn't have to share Sosa with anybody. She doesn't have to answer to a man. She doesn't have to, worry about splitting holidays. None of that applies to her with Sosa. But Lala and Randall, they had their first child, Ocean, in March of 2021, and their engagement ended in October of 2021. This was amid allegations of infidelity by Randall, but in the past, she described their custody battle as very chaotic and emotionally draining. And at BravoCon, she also reflected that while she hoped for resolution, she doesn't see resolution coming anytime soon. I feel bad for this. A lot of people, and I saw what a lot of fans were saying. They were like, well, you brought this on yourself. You deserve this. Who cares what you think? Like, you stole a married man. Uh, Anything that you have coming to you, you lose them how you get them. You get them how you lose, whatever. I understand both perspectives. She was young. She got with this man. This man offered her the world. And then she quickly realized that this smoke and mirrors situation was not exactly what it was. And now I think that there is a huge testament to the fact that she has a very great relationship with the other mother of Randall Emmett's daughters, Amber Childers, Amber Heard. Oops, sorry. Amber Childers. And she has a great relationship with them, and she makes sure that all of the sisters can see each other and that they're around each other, and that I feel like she's like also in a co-parenting relationship with Amber, but they have a really, really good situation. And she also has teased some upcoming projects with her. So I think there's a lot to be said about that too, you guys. Moving on. Brittany Cartwright also shared co-parenting updates about her 4-year-old son Cruz with Jax Taylor. At BravoCon 2025 this year, she revealed how her and Jax are navigating parenting during their ongoing divorce. Now, she said that she will spend Christmas in Kentucky with Cruz, surrounded by her family, while Jax will have his own holiday plans. And she expressed her hope that their divorce will be finalized by the end of 2025, calling it the best Christmas gift if, in fact, it does happen. Brittany mentioned Jax's decision to step away from the show The Valley in July of 2024 to focus on his mental health and sobriety, and also improving co-parenting. She said filming without him was a lot less stressful, pretty much implying that their on-screen interactions had become difficult, which you guys watched the same show that I did. It was difficult. It was crazy. It was chaotic. It was a lot. But in a separate interview, Brittany shared that she's working on building stronger co-parenting relationship, like this relationship with Jax, and she hopes that they can get better and stronger all the time. And she said that Cruz is her top priority, and she has a commitment to being the best mom that she can possibly be. What else can you ask of her at this point? She is focused on her child. You cannot control the other person. They were in a marriage. Now they're navigating a divorce. It's funny because we look at it through different eyes when it's reality TV stars, but really, like, if you look at your friends or your neighbors or people in your close circles, a lot of people are going through the same things. It's just a lot more scrutiny in these situations because we see them on TV. I want to hear what you guys think, guys. Pop off, smash the like button, show some love, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Love you.